afternoon everyone. Myself Lucky Sharma, working as an assistant professor in CSE department. Today we are going to introduce our topic, that is introduction to Python. Now, what are the features of Python? Python is a high level language. It is free and open source language. It is an interpreted language. As Python programs are executed by an interpreter, Python programs are easy to understand. They have a clear defined syntax and a simple structure. Now Python is case sensitive. For example, number is not same if we are going to write a number in capital letter and number in small letter. That is not same. That's why we are called Python is case sensitive. Python is portable and platform independent. Python it can run on various operating systems and hardware platforms. Python has a rich library of predefined functions. Python is also helpful in web development, and it is also helpful in popular web services and applications. Working with Python, in Python we are use two modes, that is interactive mode and script mode. Interactive mode is also known as read evaluated print loop. Here read function reads the input and from the user and stores it in the memory. The eval function evaluates the input to get the desired output. Print function outputs the evaluated result. The loop execution executes the loop during the execution of the entire program and terminates when our program ends. Eval function evaluates the input to get the desired output. Print function outputs the evaluated result. The loop function executes the loop during the execution of the entire program and terminates when our program ends. In script mode, we can write a Python program in a file and save it and then use the interpreter to execute it. Python scripts are saved as file where file name has extension .py. By default, the Python scripts are saved in Python installation folder. To execute a script, we can either type the file name along with the path at the prompt. For example, if the name of the file is program 5.1.py, we type program 5/1.py. Now, how to run our Python code in script mode? In order to run a code in script mode, we follow the following steps. That is, step 1, make a file using a text editor. You can use any text editor of your choice. After writing the code, save the file using .py extension. Now open the command prompt and command directory to the one of your file is stored. Type python filename.py and press enter. Now you will see the output on your command prompt. Now, what are identifiers? Identifiers are the name used to identify a variable, function or other entities in a program. Now, what is variable? Variable in a program is uniquely identified by a name. Variable in Python refers to an object, an item or elements that is stored in the memory. Value of variable can be a string, that is maybe any Indian citizen or any alphabet, any number, that is known as variable, or any combination of alphanumeric characters. Now we can use an assignment statements to create new variable and assign specific values to them. This is a simple program to display the value of variables in Python. To display, we write message that is keep smiling. So if we want to display keep smiling, then we print the message and message will print keep smiling. Otherwise it will print message user number 101. User number is means it gives an error. Now this is the data type used in Python. What are the data types? Data types in Python is number, sequence, sets, and none, and mapping. Numbers is floating numbers, complex, integers, boolean, and sequences is string, list, tuples, sets, none, and mapping are dictionaries. Now number that is int, float, and complex. Int is integer number, float is real or floating numbers, or in complex that is complex numbers. If integers -12, -3, 0, 125, 2, floating numbers that is decimal numbers 2.04, 4.0, -2.3, that are the floating numbers, and complex number in which we are using I and j as a complex, that is 3 plus 4j and 2 minus 2j. Now, Boolean function, Boolean data type is a subtype of integer. It is a unique data type consisting of two constants, true and false. True value is non-zero, non-null, or non-empty. Boolean false is the value that is 0. Now comes to a string. A string is a group of characters. These characters may be alphabets, digits, or special characters including spaces. String values are enclosed either in single quotation mark, that is hello, or in double quotation mark. The quotes are not the part of the string. They are used to mark the beginning and end of the string for an interpreter. Now list is a sequence of items separated by commas, and the items are enclosed in square bracket. Now to create a list we are using list, that is list, and we are using this square bracket, and we write the values that we have to print. Now for printing the elements, we write print list 1, because here we declare list 1 is 5, 3.4 New Delhi. These are the list, and we have to print list, and when we have to print the list, the final output is 5, 3.4 New Delhi, 20 and 45, the values we have declared here. Now tuple is a sequence of element that is enclosed by a parenthesis. This is unlike when values are enclosed in closed bracket. Once created, we cannot change the tuple. We can change the list, but we cannot change the tuple. Once we declare the values of the tuple, we cannot change it. But if we want to change or we want to modify the values in list, we can easily modify, delete, or add the values in the list. For tuple, we can enclose the values in parenthesis. And for print the elements, print tuple, and the values are print here. Now set is an unordered collection of items separated by commas, and the items are enclosed in curly brackets. Means sets are enclosed in curly brackets, tuples are enclosed in parentheses, and lists are enclosed in closed brackets. A set is similar to list, except it cannot have the duplicate entries. Means the set does not contain the duplicate entries. Once created, the elements of the set cannot be changed. To create a set, we can mention set 10, 20, 3.14 New Delhi. Print type set1, and what is set1? That is class set. Now print set1. Set1 is 10, 20, 3.14 and New Delhi. Here the output is 10, 20, 3.14 and New Delhi. Duplicates element are not included in the sets. These are excluded from the sets. Now none is a special type data type with single value. It is used to signify the absence of value in a situation. None supports no special operation and it is neither became as false nor zero. It is neither same as false or zero. My variable none, that is print type variable class none type print my variable none. Python null is refer to the none which is instance of none type object type. It is the instance of none type object type. Now mapping is an unordered data type. In Python currently there is only one standard mapping used data type in Python called dictionary. Here we are using mapping that is dictionary. Dictionary in Python holds the data items in the key value pair. Like you have the dictionary. What the dictionary do? Dictionary contains all the alphabets with the meanings, all the words with the meanings. Here dictionary in Python holds data types in the key value pair. Item in dictionary are enclosed with curly brackets. With curly brackets, dictionary permits faster access to data. Every key is separated from its value using a colon sign. Here, colon sign is mandatory for declaring the values after the every key. The key value pairs of dictionary can be accessed during the key using the key. The keys are usually string and their values can be any data type. In order to access any value in the dictionary, we have to specify its key in square bracket. Now mutable and immutable. What is mutable? Variable whose value can be changed after they are created and assigned are called mutable. Means mutable values can be changed after their creation or assigned. Now variables whose value cannot be changed, they are created and assigned are immutable. Whose value cannot be changed are immutable and can be changed are mutable. When we attempt is made to update the value in mutable variable, the old variable is destroyed and the new variable is created. For attempting the change, we have to destroy the previous variable and new variable is created by the same name in the memory. Now list comprehension. List comprehension is offers shorter syntax. When you want to create a new list based on the values of the existing list, based on the list of fruits, if you want containing only the fruits with letter A, what you have to do? Write fruits, attempt apple, banana, cherry, kiwi, mango. New list is for X in fruits. Here if A is in X, new list append, print new list. And what is new list? Apple, banana, cherry, kiwi and mango. New list X for X in fruits. If A in X, print new list. Next is arithmetic operator. What is arithmetic operator? Arithmetic operator in which we perform the basic operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. For addition, this is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This is modulus, division and exponent. Modulus, flow division and exponent. Next is relational operator. Relational operator is equals to, not equal to, equals to. Number 1 is equal to number 2, false. String 1 is string 2, false, because here we cannot declare any values. Number 1 is not equal to number 2. This is the sign of not equal to. Then this is greater than smaller than, less than or equal to. Now this is an assignment. Assignment is number 1 is equal to number 2, then number 2 is number 1. So number 2 is also number 2 is also the assigning the value 2. Country India, number 1 is 10, number 2 is 2, number 1 is this. So here we write 12. Now division, this is division, modulus, floor division and exponent. Now logical operators. Logical operators are and, or, and not. Identity operator is and, is not. Membership operator in and not in returns true if the value is found in the specified sequence, otherwise false, and returns true if the value or variable is not found in the specified sequence. This is the precedence of operator, exponent, complement, multiply, addition, relational, assignment, identity, membership and logical operators. Thank you.